Quietsch, quietsch, guten Abend. Tell Regis when you're ready. I am ready. Los geht's, Regis.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I should be in great pain.
Bjorn!
My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I
Erstmal
will
muss
do.
ich hier Regis einsperren. Oder hat die Entscheidung schon mit dem zu tun?
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the sentinels of my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Der Arme.
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Okay. Gut, dass ich das noch nie erlebt habe.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what?
Wenn du wirklich Hilfe bei der Entscheidung brauchst,
Don't know.
sag Bescheid.
Calm me down.
Ansonsten
Somehow.
entscheide nach dem, was du tun würdest. Ja, ich.
Regis has smelled the blood.
Guck da mal.
Hanging in there.
It grows. Yes. I shall overcome.
Good. Because I can hear more coming.
What the hell waren sie da? Hilfe!
Hold on. I'll let you out.
Okay. Ih, ein Bartfleder. Müssen wir nicht sein Blut irgendwie rausholen? Geht's nicht darum? Ih, die Fingernägel. Ew.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore.
Der tut mir ein bisschen leid.
Get you out of here.
Der arme Kerl.
The concoction.
Ich weiß ja noch nicht mal, welche Entscheidung ich gleich treffen muss. Ich weiß noch nicht mal, was sie zu tun hat. Ich habe
You
überhaupt
can't
nichts
finish it
geschaut.
in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me,
We need not discuss it.
but we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
Die blutunterlaufenden Augen.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
no, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Detlaf. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Okay, der ist sehr loyal.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Hab ich das?
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Lecker. Giftgrün. Ew. Geralt ist eklig. Oh.
Excuse me. Actually, let me take a minute.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
The council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Nett.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
Irgendwas stimmt nicht. Detlef sieht ja ein bisschen aus wie Loki, finde ich.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
War das da, wo wir gekämpft hatten?
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Bye. Okay. Da hat jemand die Kontrolle verloren. Okay. Ich glaube, er wollte nicht töten. Oh, das Kind.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich daraus machen soll.
Selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Mhm.
There was something.
Bub 1.
Twice in the vision.
1, Karin.
Blue black stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the boot black acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would
Nein, du hast noch
expect
keine
that
Entscheidung
wait is-
verpasst.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him.
Gerade erst angefangen.
Coming with.
Ja,
I shall join
irgendwie
you
wollte das
later if
Spiel
it's
heute
no
noch
trouble.
Patch Notes machen und die waren
Yet feel
extrem
strong enough
groß.
to venture out.
Deswegen etwas
That's
später
fair.
heute.
Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Wir gehen jetzt erstmal zum Shoeshiner. Nicht Shoeshiner, Boot Black. Backboot. Wo müssen wir hin? Beauclair Port. Okay. Hab schon gedacht, bin zu spät, weil ich nicht auf die Uhr geguckt hatte. Ja, ich hatte schon gesehen, dass das Spiel Patch Notes machen wollte und hatte eigentlich gedacht, ich habe rechtzeitig angefangen. Und dann hat es ewig gedauert. Wie es immer so ist. So. Das war ein ekliger Ton. Wir sind immer noch hinter Dettlaff her. Und ich habe noch keine Ahnung, worum es eigentlich bei der Entscheidung gehen soll. Ich hatte schon Angst.
Whatever's the problem, kind sirs?
Nee, ich hab mich abgesagt.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
Ja, das ist eine gute Taktik.
to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father. Ich nehme an, das ist nicht die Entscheidung, um die es ging. Ich sag jetzt his father.
His father. And you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.
I'll teach him honesty. He'll not leave muck at our shop door just to draw patrons to his own stall. So back away, drifter.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to me.
That move will break your legs, vagrant!
Circle him! Circle him! Floors and cheeks. Technomid! A billion blighted barrels!
Die Frau daneben so. Zumindest tötet man sie nicht, wenn man mit den Fäusten.
brawl? Who started it?
Die haben angefangen.
I'm investigating the beast. On the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Och, die sind
Nothing
Gestolpert.
really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you.
Das war nicht meine
Come on.
Intention, aber gut. Ich hatte gedacht, ich könnte sie vielleicht retten. vor Ärger.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership.
Ist es
Where I
eigentlich
see to the boots while you stand
Blutblack, das er da im
guard.
Gesicht
And
hat,
as
oder
you're
ist das
stronger,
ein
come on,
Birthmark?
you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
No.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
Ja,
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please.
warum sind meine Stiefel sauber? Ich renn so viel rum, dass die nicht sauber sein dürfen.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed.
Bezahl ihn nachher auch.
Bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
Oh, du bist
Gotta
teuer.
be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think
Das
so.
ist ein guter Geschäftsmann, der Kleine.
Capital is all I require.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Habe ich überhaupt Geld? Also 500 ist mir zu viel. Was ist denn Bonus-Rate? $450 kann er haben.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days.
Ja, wenn Blut dran ist, sollten die auch sauber gemacht
Always
werden, ha?
pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right person to ask.
Ich gehe runter in die Totenstadt, wo die
One drop
Sterbedüfte
will
gut
help you
sind.
wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The
Nee, haben wir nicht
gentleman's
vor.
not true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Ich mag den Jungen. Der Junge ist niedlich. Ja.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Irgendwie stockt.
Red door. One the plaque mentioned?
Irgendwie stockt das Spiel gerade ein bisschen. Ich habe Angst, dass es wieder abstürzt. Schauen wir mal. Okay, Toy Shop. Hallo Detlef. Deine Krähen
Won't
haben
budge.
uns bestimmt schon
Gotta break it
angemeldet.
down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Ja, das kann ich aber nicht nachmachen.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Ach, das ist ein... Okay, da war ein Schaukelpferd. Ich dachte gerade, warum hängt denn da eine nackte Frau im Hintergrund? Gruselig.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Okay. Search. Ein Schwert.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Mhm. Warum schaukelt das Schaukelpferd? Das ist so ein bisschen creepy. Candy. Okay. Due to the non-payment of rent for the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the Administrative Court of Beauclair orders the tenant Ulrich the Samp, was? To vacate the premises within 7 days. Und wann wurde das gepostet?
Somebody fixed this recently.
Dear Master Shopkeeper. Aha. I would love it very much. Okay. Da hat also ein Mädchen nach Spielzeug gefragt.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these disturbing.
Same. Same Regis. Glowing Ore. Das ist immer gut. Das ist auch immer gut.
Nice little trinket.
Ein Steckenpferd.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Oh je. Ist das Foreshadowing?
Somebody fixed this recently.
Was guckst du dir denn da eigentlich an? Rude.
Attic, let's go.
Okay.
So this is his nest. Need to look around. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Okay, also was anderes sagt er dabei nicht mehr. Na, danke. Ein Kästchen.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Okay.
Tools
Ein
were used
Spielbox?
recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Das ist ein schönes Lied, ja. Okay.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using
Okay.
the same ink.
Wird er von irgendwem kontrolliert? Aber der ist doch einer der higher Vampires, oder nicht?
Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
This slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Yep. Suspicious letter.
Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know
Was?
this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the
Oh,
skin from
okay.
her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it.
Der Arme.
Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Die ist hübsch.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
But he believe she'd gone missing. Ja, weil es da in dem Brief steht.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not
Ist das
only
so?
was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Das klingt eher wie Zwang und nicht, als würde man da Spaß dran haben.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As
Ja,
would
und
you
einer
be for
fehlt noch, oder
Yennefer.
nicht?
He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Aber es sind ja
Yeah, I
eigentlich
get
schon
it
viel mehr
now.
Tage
He's out
vergangen
to
als
rescue a
3.
female from his pack.
Exactly.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis.
The thick
Wouldn't set my heart
plottens.
on until we know more.
Right you are.
Wir sind wie Sherlock und Watson.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Ist das die Entscheidung? Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Also das alleine würde nicht ausreichen, um seine Unschuld zu beweisen. Dafür bräuchte man schon noch was Härteres. Ich würde eigentlich untrue sagen. Nicht, dass ich gleich eine falsche Entscheidung treffe. Untrue. Untrue.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See, you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather
Komm noch ein
bold
paar Zwischenaufgaben. Okay.
Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on
Ja,
this.
aber der wird doch auch riechen, dass ich hier war und
Need to
Sachen
report to the
angefasst
Duchess
habe.
first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Creepy. Report to the Duchess. Muss tatsächlich aber auch aufpassen, wann die Entscheidung kommt. Da kommen so viele Namen vor. Okay. Jo. Dann gehen wir doch mal zur Duchess. Wo geht's runter? Wo ist die Tür? Ach so, wir sind schon unten. Gut.
Here is the hero we can afford. Witcher, open the unbelievers up.
Was? Hat mich jemand gerufen? Hat mich jemand gerufen? Hast du mit mir geredet?
Good day.
Hat er nicht gerade irgendwie was gesagt zu mir?
If ever trust a woman, remember that.
Gut, das nehme ich persönlich.
Twisty Twitter, Narietta.
Oh, here he comes. A hero. You're on screen.
Der Typ, der an dir vorbeigegangen ist. Okay.
Look.
Ja, ab und zu gibt es ja so Leute, die sagen, hier, Witcher, hier drüben, bla bla, keine Ahnung.
Keep calm.
The Witch, the hero we can afford. Keiner kann mich afforden. Zahlen alle viel zu wenig.
Sweet mother of mine. No one gives a hoot.
Doc, send the whip, await those running riot.
1, 2, 3. Ready or not, here I come.
Das ist aber wenig Zeit zum Verstecken.
Want to play tag? You'd never catch me.
Witcher. Outwit it.
Diddle-doodle-dum.
A witcher goes a walking,
A witcher goes a walking, and soon he'll be dead.
Have you ever seen a blue fairy? What was that?
Never you worry. The air here is such that one
I've always dreamt of traveling to the north for scars. But gaze.
Works hard on the nerves, eh?
Wo ist denn diese doofe Duchess?
I can see you're cute.
Hauptsache, Geralt rennt den ganzen Weg und wird nicht müde. Das war's nicht.
Wanna go fish in the channel?
Nee. Will ich nicht. Danke für die Einladung.
Such are the times, my good fellow.
Here in Toussaint. With
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Ach, da ist sie. Okay.
And what if...
Hi. Klopf, klopf.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I
That's
was
me.
not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Found the beast, but that's it. Case just got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not
Ja,
quite
ich mag
that
dich auch
simple.
nicht.
Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher?
Du kannst ja selber gehen und
Monster
dich
Slayer?
umbringen lassen.
But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Ja,
Garlic's
klar.
useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
Das ist nicht
And
Dracula.
Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Okay. Kannibalen.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Stay out of this. Go ahead, let them go to their deaths. Ist mir doch egal.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
Ja, genau.
40,
Warum hast du ihn dann jetzt noch nicht lange,
100,
nicht erlebt?
Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Ein Vampir.
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead
Du
wrong.
bist ein brainless Beast.
Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
This is no common monster.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Macht er doch
Don't
gerade.
usually meddle
Bist
in
du
our
bescheuert
matters.
irgendwie?
Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
Hast du nicht zugehört? Du kannst
They'd
den nicht
probably be pretty
töten.
amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a
Du
plan?
kannst dich erstmal die Klippe runterstürzen.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
An innocent woman's been
Which is
abducted.
why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Habe ich doch gerade schon gesagt.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may
Es
be
waren doch
right.
jetzt nur 4 getötet worden bis
You
jetzt,
know
oder? Und das
anything
hieß
about the
5
blackmailer?
Namen.
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the
Hat er
vampire's
sich den
victims
5.
on
Namen
them.
noch nicht angeschaut
One of them
gehabt?
stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Soll der jetzt das Papier aufessen oder was?
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Ja, lutsch mal das Papier ab.
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Wie hält die Brille auf der Nase?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy.
Das ist ein bisschen eklig.
high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Oui.
Saint-Réal.
Ich finde es schön, dass das Spiel,
It's
dass
highly
ich die gleichen
unlikely you've ever had a
Reaktionen habe
chance
wie
to
das
partake
Spiel.
of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal. We must
Okay.
ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Oui.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt.
Der? Ne, vielleicht hat
We
er
will
unterwegs einen
travel
kleinen
incognito.
Unfall.
We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your
Ja, weil der
Grace.
Name ja weniger
Yes, Your
Emotionen
Grace.
hervorruft als Your Grace.
Witcher, are you ready?
Wissen ja alle nicht, wie sie heißt.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then
Ja,
we
ein
will be
bisschen mehr
off.
Lidschatten. Oder Eyeliner vielleicht. So unauffällig mit meinem Pfauenkopf am Pferd.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Wir wollen den doch gar nicht töten. Also ich zumindest nicht.
Hunters have attacked the
Slow
wagon.
now. Whoa.
We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
Was? Ach da, okay.
Back, you beast! Be gone! Help!
Und jetzt?
Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done
They
for.
were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
You saved our lives.
Hooray.
Your thanks.
Okay. So, und jetzt?
The Dutch is small, but do you know any who's not heard of our wine?
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
Hallo? Redet ihr nicht mehr mit mir?
It's the best in all Tucson.
Okay.
An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years.
Hoch.
There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one who was just stolen from the estate. Come on now.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Wunderbar.
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Here for an inspection.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
Der
This is
Oberinspektor.
Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every
Ja,
question.
total.
Want to talk about Saint Real?
I am at your service.
Who's got access?
The Saint-Réal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Saint-Réal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat.
Ist das so?
Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Saint-Réal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Mhm. Und Probetrinken? Gibt's nicht?
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Saint-Réal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things.
Ja, und der ist sehr nervös.
Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But
Silence!
Die ist schon so ein bisschen
Listen, I shall
bitchy.
inspect the barrels in person.
Ich mag
Thus
sie
giving
nicht.
you time to
Habe ich ja
reflect.
schon mal gesagt.
When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Saint-Réal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Natürlich, ich folge dir überall hin.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
Es muss
What
doch
if
eigentlich auch
Fabricio's
irgendwie
blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He
eine
has his
Umschalttaste
flaws,
geben, damit
but I would
Geralt
never
nicht immer
suspect him of
rennt.
such
Aber ich
a
habe
thing.
keine Ahnung
He's been
wo.
very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Aha. Einmal speichern. Was ist nach links?
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Kann sein, dass Gehen mit Taste Steuerung geht. Oh, cool. Barrel Tap. Pomino. Das ist nicht der, den wir wollten.
Got Pomino over here.
Short History of Pomino. Erstmal ein bisschen Wein mitnehmen. Ich glaube, die hat da nichts dagegen. Fiorano.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Aha. Die mag den nicht, ne? Das hat sie irgendwann mal gesagt. All den losen Wein mitnehmen. So. Den haben wir noch nicht. Warum liegt da ein Holzhammer? Est.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Warum sind die anderen nicht da? Gibt es zu den anderen keine Geschichte? Ervelus. Okay.
Ervelus. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Nee. Trockener Wein ist doch doof. Waren das jetzt alle? Geht's irgendwo nach oben? Wo geht's nach oben? Da geht's irgendwo nach oben. Da ist nichts mehr. Das ist das falsche Jahr.
Saint-Réal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Ja, wenn du da weggehen würdest, dann würde ich weiterschauen können. Parfüm. Was ist denn Glamour? Naja. Das ist das falsche Jahr.
Saint-Réal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Da. Das ist es.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Okay. Das kennen wir ja schon. Klopf, klopf. Warum kann ich da nicht klopfen?
This one is full.
Ich kann nicht klopfen. Jetzt.
Full.
Ja, hat sie ja gerade schon gesagt.
Full.
Full. Hallo. Hallo.
This one's full too. Full.
Ja, wer hätte gedacht?
This one's full too.
Ist noch eins?
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Saint-Réal?
Okay.
Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Jetzt machen wir sie also doch auf. Ich habe irgendwo doch einen Hammer gehabt. War da ein Hammer mit drin? Nein. Ach. Hätte ich doch vorhin mal den Hammer gleich mitgenommen.
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Okay.
Ready.
Step aside.
Der schöne Wein.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonreal.
Jo. Und der da? Geralt mit dem Hammer.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Das wird aber sehr thick hier.
Master Fabricio, I am very
Ja,
disappointed.
vielleicht kann der gar nichts dafür.
Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Ich mag die nicht.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous.
Das hättest du auch vorher sagen können. Hätten wir uns die ganze Mühe
Is
sparen
what
können.
I provide not enough?
Nö.
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
Ich glaube, du schaffst es heute noch nicht zur Entscheidung. Zu viel Story.
He called himself a diplomat.
Ach, schon wieder an der Pheasantry.
He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients
Ach, ein bisschen haben wir
offered
noch.
dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt.
Okay.
He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no
Sintra.
Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble.
Naja, dann
I
weiß ich, was
had
ich machen muss.
hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Okay.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight.
Der Arme.
Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What
Wegen
now, Witcher?
Weinfass.
We set a
Also,
trap. We could catch the wine thieves.
die ist
Sintra
mir
Noble could
echt
be our blackmailer.
zu extrem.
Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
We can start.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You'll take the cart and meet us there.
Fine.
Ja, weil ich so
When the
unauffällig
handoff
bin.
begins, watch for my signal.
War ich da schon mal? Ich glaube, da war ich schon mal. Pferdi.
Relax. Now we wait.
Der Mond ist sehr groß irgendwie. Hi. Okay. Yeah.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Nee. Ein anderer. Besserer.
It's not him.
Ja, wir müssen die ja gefangen nehmen, oder? Und nicht töten. Darf ich kämpfen? Muss ich kämpfen? Hornitz. Die armen Pferde. Huch. Ich hab's mir gerade noch gedacht, wenn ich da draufschlage, geht es dann alles in die Luft. Ah. Ich bin so ein toller Witcher und dann hält mich so ein scheiß explosives Fass auf. Peinlicher Tod. Das ist ein sehr peinlicher Tod. Watch out! I'm a Witcher. Was? Nicht die Fässer. Gut, nicht die Fässer.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight.
Werden Sie noch
We
Freunde?
managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Had no reason to trust me.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men.
Ja, für
At
dich
any
vielleicht
rate,
nicht.
I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning
Was?
to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Ist das der einzige mit dem Namen?
Captain, do the honors.
Was?
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful.
Boah,
I'm
ist
certain
die...
the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Die ist echt durchtrieben, ey. Great idea. Only use this kind of bait as a last resort.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Ich mag sie. Nee, ich mag die überhaupt nicht.
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
Oh, der Pfeil ist glatt durch.
No!
Oh,
Don't
das
let
muss
him!
wehtun.
I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man.
Der
Spit it
gelbe
out.
Engel.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Das war
Take him away.
nicht sehr
Throw him in the dungeon. We
hilfreich.
shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Join you there.
Let's go to town.
Geh auch mal alleine vor, Anna. Henrietta. Ich weiß nicht, Henriette ist irgendwie so ein Hühnername.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know.
Schöner Hintern.
How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Cintrian could actually be a middleman. Huh.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Nachtigall, ich höre dir trapsen. Da,
Captain,
dem
why
geht's
so
doch
long?
gut.
We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man.
Ach, wer hätt's gedacht?
Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Was? Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry.
Pheasantry ist irgendwie
Fate lent
echt
us a hand.
mehr
A
als
waitress
sie
report
scheint.
spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her.
Was?
On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Aha.
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All
Mount
arrive in elaborate
soirees.
masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Ja, weil Geralt so
Precisely
gut
what we
blenden
shall
kann.
do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then
Ach,
meet
nicht
me in
schon wieder.
Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Alle wollen immer, dass ich mich umziehe. Dabei ist doch meine Rüstung so schön pink. Erstmal Licht ausmachen. Put on clothes Anna Henrietta will consider appropriate. Fanservice.
Audacious rat.
Was würde sie denn appropriate finden? One-armed Adalard. Aha. Aha. Wer auch immer das ist.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Ja, tu das. Wo kriege ich denn jetzt Zeug her? Was weiß denn ich, was die ansprechend findet? Ah. Steht das im Quest drin hier? Nee. Was weiß denn ich?
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But
Mir doch
we'll
egal.
get him.
Nix da. Ich zieh nichts anderes an. So. Wo will denn das jetzt, dass ich hingehe? Müssten da nicht zwei? Nein. Gut. Ich mag die Musik hier. Doch da. Das sind zwei Pfeile.
It's right on
Was?
his head. It's him. Get him. We've got to go at him together. Together.
nichts da. Ich renne einfach weg. Ein Hundi. Wunderschön.
I feel safer with you around, Witcher.
Ist das so?
Keep calm!
Ah, da. Okay. Hätte ich jetzt auch noch laufen können. Naja, egal.
The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for.
Geht dich nichts
The guard brings
an.
peace to our domains.
Hooded Woman.
It's writ and brought
That's
to
my knees.
Hätte ich die ansprechen? Was? Hallo. Ich brauche appropriate clothing.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime.
Was?
You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
Okay. Gwent. Eine Runde Gwent. Ist immer drin.
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
Enter. Willst du wissen, was du tragen sollst? Ich guck gleich mal, was zum Angebot steht. Mardrome. Mardrome brauche ich nur, wenn ich Hallo Dandelion. Wenn ich einen Barbaren habe. Ich habe 2 Clannern Crate, das ist gut. 2 Longships, das ist auch gut. Dann kann ich Mardrome wegpacken. Decoy ist gut. Das ist eigentlich Longship, dass das auch dazu gehört, oder? Ach, egal. So. Dandelion macht die stärker, dann können wir damit anfangen. Huch. Jetzt hat er mir eine... Oh, welche Karte hat er denn jetzt rausgehauen? Jetzt hat er irgendeine andere Karte rausgehauen. Ach, das kleine Longship. Ja, super. Ich hasse es manchmal. Cool. Die könnte ich ja jetzt theoretisch aufnehmen, aber das sind 9... Ach, warum nicht? Erste Runde verlieren ist immer gut. Ja, kann ich auch. Hier. Wenn der jetzt passt, ne, dann kann ich auch hier... Da sowas machen. Warum nicht? Hä? Okay. Eigentlich hätte der auch den jetzt kaputt machen müssen. Egal. So. Jawohl, ja, so. Einmal. Wunderschön. So, irgendwie funktioniert die Karte nicht richtig. Eigentlich sollte das doch sein damit. Okay. Das ist natürlich doof. Irgendwie Eigentlich macht die doch die stärkste Karte eher in der ersten Reihe kaputt gemacht wird. Aber egal. Hallo, bist du blöd oder was? Das Problem ist, wenn ich jetzt Gorge einsetze, dann bin ich der Stärkste. Und ich mache mich selber kaputt. Ich mag es nicht, weniger Karten zu haben. Aber der scheint keine hier zu haben. Ach Mist, nee, den kann ich ja nur da einsetzen. Nein. Jo, hoffen wir mal, dass ich genug habe. Gut. Wunderbar. So. Jetzt. Wir wollen Kleidung wechseln. Young Berserker. Das ist doch gut. Erstmal bestehlen.
Welcome back to our northern dandy.
Like to try something on.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Elegant Beauclair Doublé. Courtiers Doublé. Okay. Also die war ja irgendwie so ein bisschen rot irgendwie angezogen. Ich würde tatsächlich das nehmen. Und keine Nilfgaardien vielleicht. Ach, ist mir doch egal. So, 1, 2. Ich brauche anscheinend auch noch eine Hose. Not enough coin. Ach, leck mich doch. Gold Stick of Joy. Da. Nimm meine hässlichen Ringe. Habe ich jetzt genug? So, reicht das? Brauche ich eine Maske? Bird Mask. Aha. Ach, kaufen wir mal eine Maske.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
War das die richtige Kleidung oder nicht? Wunderschön. Wo ist meine Maski-Maske? Da ist meine Maski-Maske. Oh, wunderschön. Handschuhe hatte der nicht, ne?
All jests aside, Let me
Die
see what you got
Maske.
in your wardrobe.
Wunderschön.
Sir.
Geralt ist so wunderhübsch. Nee, Handschuhe hat der nicht. Guck an.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Aber ich will meine Schwerter bitte aufbehalten. So. Auf zu Anna. Wo ist sie denn?
Nice tune.
Reginald Daltrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now, available from me alone. I thank you for your help.
Ach, das war der sein Gemächt verloren hatte. So, die treffen wir jetzt noch. Und dann schauen wir weiter.
Wait. Why does that not surprise me?
Keine Maske. Oh, wunderschön. Na, ist was passiert? Brauche ich doch meine Maske.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
Ist es zu deinem...
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who
Ich habe
attend the
doch aber
Mandragora
extra
soiree
eine
wear.
gekauft.
If you have one on, no
Wunderschön.
one asks who you are.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Damit niemand sieht, wer
Likely
sie
because they
sind.
imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The
Ist
truth
das
is
ein...
far simpler. This way, no one can tell which
Swinger
drunken
Club?
aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons.
Nee, habe
They'd
ich
not
nicht.
have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Das hat das Spiel automatisch gemacht. Fies und gemein.
How do we find the Synthrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him.
Das war doch logisch.
Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry.
Kann ich Bilder
The
kaufen?
first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly,
Was?
Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Oh, wie aufregend.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Was?
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well,
Okay.
well. Dandelions
Orchideen
always
kenn
complaining
ich.
about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Die ist hübsch.
Kaviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Take part in the soirees entertainments. Das machen wir beim nächsten Mal. So. Also, noch keine Entscheidung heute. Wie nah daran bin ich denn eigentlich an der Entscheidung? So, bisschen Musik anlassen. Weiter weg, als du glaubst. Okay. Du hast gesagt beim nächsten Mal. Fies. Die Lampen, die da rumfliegen, sind sehr schön. Morgen weiß ich nicht genau, ob ich rechtzeitig zu Hause bin. Falls ihr aber Lust habt, trotzdem irgendwie, würde ich dann danach... Ich wusste nicht, dass die so viel reden davor. Tja. Ja, das ist... Beauclair ist sehr textlastig. Tatsächlich. Jo. Also falls ihr trotzdem irgendwie Lust habt, dann bin ich später dabei. Wahrscheinlich. Ich komme dann nach. Katha hat mir heute gesagt, dass sie ist krank. Oh, okay. Jo, dann schauen wir mal, wie es ihr morgen geht und gute Besserung. Auch wenn sie nicht dabei ist gerade. Genau. Und ansonsten finden wir bestimmt irgendwas anderes. Sonst doch einfach quatschen und wer kommt da? Kommt dann irgendwann einfach dazu. Genau. Oder so. Gut, also wer die Glocke gedrückt hat, der wird dann morgen erfahren, ob es einen Stream gibt oder nicht. Auf jeden Fall geht's aber am Montag weiter. Ich würde am Montag wieder machen, damit wir näher an die Entscheidung rankommen. Ich will das Spiel ja eigentlich auch mal durchkriegen irgendwann. Ich brauche den Speicherplatz. Genau. Am Montag geht's weiter. Und am Dienstag geht's weiter bei der Viola. Mit all der Madness. In dem Sinne, schönen Abend. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Und eine schöne Restwoche und ein schönes Wochenende. Jo. Gerne, gerne. Gute Nacht. Genau. Ich drücke den Knopf.